In 1961, a Yale psychologist named Stanley Milgram set out to answer a terrifying question. Would ordinary people obey authority, even if it meant harming someone else? To find out, he designed a fake memory test. Volunteers were told they would be the teacher and another person would be the learner. If the learner got a question wrong, the teacher had to press a button and deliver an electric shock. But the shocks weren't real. The learner was actually an actor. The real experiment was testing how far the teacher would go, just because someone in a lab coat told them to. The voltage started at 15 volts and increased by 15 each time. At 75 volts, the learner grunted. At 120 volts, he shouted in pain. At 150, he begged to stop. By 300, he pounded on the wall, and by 330 volts, he went completely silent. The teacher would often hesitate. They'd look at the scientist and ask if they should keep going. The scientist gave only one response. The experiment requires that you continue. And they did. Over 65% of participants continued pressing the button, all the way to 450 volts. That's the maximum, marked XXX, labeled as lethal. Even though they thought they were seriously hurting or killing another person, they obeyed. Not because they were evil, not because they wanted to, but because someone in authority told them to. Milgram's experiment shocked the world, literally and psychologically. It showed how normal people can commit terrible acts simply because they believe they're just following orders. And that's the real danger. Not the monsters in the shadows, but the ones just like us, doing what they're told.